Thank you, Michael. Our next speaker is a nationally known activist, author, and artist. She is also a co-founder of the direct action group Get Equal Now, and is currently fighting to unify the LGBT movement, breaking down racial and social barriers within. She was also arrested protesting congressional inaction on INDA in Nancy Pelosi's Washington offices, a true freedom fighter who is willing to get her hands dirty. Please welcome the wonderful Chastity Kervin.
Protesters know. Let society know this is our anniversary. Now, Dylan! You know, as an activist, when you fight for freedom, there is no glamorous thing about being arrested or having to be locked up for justice. But I must say, if it's necessary, lock me up and set me free! I want y'all to say a chant from me, you know, for our counter actors. I am free to be me. 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 Thank you. Because you know why? They need to hear that. Because this is America. You were born with those freedoms. You were given those rights. And nobody has that right to take that away from you. You are free to be yourself no matter what anybody tells you. Okay? And I will gladly go to jail. I will gladly stand beside you. That chant we said has to be our community's mantra. Gay, straight, black, white, one struggle, one fight. That has to be us. But in commemorating Stonewall, we have to know that if there is no struggle, there is no progress. That was said by Frederick Douglass. This is the legacy that we have gotten passed on to us by the previous civil rights movements. See, our over almost half a century fight for civil rights cannot be held back by eventually. We all must join the fight, okay? We can no longer let church and state, church can't bleed all over state because no personal belief should ever have the authority to regulate. We are the people, and yet we still have no perfect union. We have to come together and fight together. Our differences can't hold us back. We can't allow another 41 years to keep us from the freedoms that they are holding back from us. With hate, you can't fight hate with hate. It doesn't succeed, and we will succeed! Unfortunately, because of the steps that we've taken, we've allowed ourselves to be drawn in to issues that were not ours, to hate that doesn't belong to us, to a fight we should not ever take on. That's what they think of us. That's what the way that they want to live. And we have a right to live our lives without the interference of the government, without the interference of the church, without the interference of anyone who wants to publicly look at you and when they see you as LGBTQ, look at your bedroom activity, then who is the pervert? There is more to me sexuality. You have to see past that. And those within my community have to see past that I'm a lesbian. And those within my community have to see past my color. We have to see each other for who we are. Hello, community. I'm CD Curry. I'm not just those labels that the government wants to put on me to hold me back with their issues. That belongs to you, and you can keep it. Because my freedom belongs to me, and I'm gonna take it! It doesn't matter where you stand or what label that society has given you. We are family. We are Stonewall, and that lives inside of us. And that you walked in this march today, that you clap and you chant and you believe and you live and you feed your families and you love your children and you care for your parents shows that Stonewall lives in everyone. We are not that far from freedom's door. The only thing holding us back are the labels we've allowed them to give us and that we've taken on. We are a community of people who have protected each other for years, going in the doors of back alleys and clubs, being ashamed of ourselves, telling stories that didn't belong to us, walking a lie and not walking in our truth. There is a power in your truth. Shout it from the top of your lungs. We can no longer let them deny our rights. We gotta scream until it can't be denied. Do not hide who you are inside. I want to tell you this. You are no mistake. You are nobody's problem. I am not an option. I am a human being. And sometimes the things that we let cloud our spirit take us away from that. Like the Texas GOP's 2010 platform. They need to be booed. They need to understand that we're not going to take that. We are not going to take that lying down. You will not go after our allies. You will not go after our families. You will not legalize homophobia. We won't allow it. You see, because what I've learned as an activist in the streets of America, in walking down and shouting out the truth that I refuse to lie about, the truth that I am proud on the 41st anniversary of Stonewall to live, is as long as you're knocking on freedom's door, eventually it'll have to let you in! I'm gonna tell you something. You can't take my pride. You can't have it. You can't take my rights. You can't have it. You can't take my dignity. You can't have it. I'm not only a lesbian. I'm not only an African American. I am an American. I am a Texan, and I am proud of each and every one of those things that I am. I must tell you, I am not only here to recruit you, because there is no equality for me without you. There is no equality for you without me. See, I'm not just here to recruit you. I'm here to say that LGBTQA freedom is not that far away. Thank you. Thank you. What would Jesus do? He would love.